with the fucking pause, baby. Let's go.
None of y'all stopping me, don't need to ask. Chopping trees, planting seeds, plotting schemes, crossing lines, dotting T's. Lines are blurred, I cannot see. Before I die, I'm top 3. Before I die, I'm top 3.
He's telling me how many reps I gotta do. Okay. Okay. What is going on, YouTube? You are back with the Prez. We are in the car today, so you already know that means we are en route to the gym. And check it out, guys. It is peak week. Not bodybuilding, but peak week for the competition on Saturday. Today is Monday. So that means I only have 2 workouts this week. Today and Wednesday. Today is the actual max out day. I'm actually going to be touching the heaviest weights I've ever touched for pulls and dips. Going for pretty much PRs and singles. Almost 1 rep maxes, right? So if you guys have been watching the recent video, you guys would have known that I just recently lost Scrappy last week, and I actually haven't done any weighted calisthenics in over a week. The last routine I did was the Sunday before he passed away, and I was supposed to train the day that he passed, but I just couldn't go to the gym and train that way. So I was just doing bodyweight routines for all of last week, right? Just getting the reps in. So we're back. Got to get back to the grind. Like I said, Monday, PR day. Heavy singles, just pull-ups and dips this week. No handstands, no squats, nothing. 2 workouts today and Wednesday, and then competition on Saturday. Let's go.
All right, guys. Like I said, it's PR day. I'm going to do a few build-up sets, working up to heavy singles. Body weight for 6 to start, like always. And I'm going to be taking long breaks here. I got E here, hitting overhead presses. Long breaks in between the sets. All right, guys. Second warm-up set, 45 pounds. Typically, I would do this for 5. I'm only hitting it for 3 today. Because like I said, I'm going for heavy singles. So the goal is today to hit 100 pounds, 3 sets of 2, I think, and then 115 for 3 sets of 1. So I got to be careful with the build-up sets. You don't want to fatigue too much. So just 45 for 3 right now. And you want to slowly get the nervous system acclimated to heavier loads here, but without fatiguing it. All right, guys, last warm-up set. We're going 90 pounds for 2, and I'm hoping these 2 move really, really quickly right now. And remember, the more weight that you're lifting in your working sets, the warm-ups are going to be a little more in depth, right? Because you got to build up to heavier and heavier weight. So don't overdo it in the warm-up sets, guys. Just 90 for 2 here, and then we got the working sets. 6 working sets today. All right, guys. Getting into the first working set, I got 3 sets of 2 reps at 100 pounds. This is the heaviest pulls I've done to date in the last probably 7 months, right? I don't think I even touched 100 pounds in probably a couple of years. So 2 reps, strong. Let's go. Whew, I'm very happy with that. All right, guys, second set at 100 pounds. Taking about 4 or 5 minute breaks now in between each set. Remember, this set itself, it's not that taxing. 2 reps, right? Usually I'm training in the 5 to 6 rep range for the pulls, right? So the 2 reps, they're not that fatiguing right now, especially with the long break periods. There we go. Last set at 100. Easy money right now, guys. Let's go. Let's go. Last set, best set. And we got singles. Make this move easy. All right, guys, let's go. Heaviest single that I probably ever pulled. I'm going for 115 right now. I remember the last weighted pull-up competition I was in, probably in like 2013 or 14. I failed on a 130-pound pull-up. So let's see what 115 is looking like today. Let's go. Easy money. Let's go. 3 sets of 1. All right, guys, second set. 115. Took a nice about 6-minute break right now. I wasn't as happy with the height on that first rep, so I want to put a little higher right now. Let's go. Easy money. Let's go. Last set, best set. Come on. Strong rep here. Let's go. 115. Easy money. Strong pull. Let's go. All right, guys, getting into the dip work. I did the first warm-up set body weight times 6. Now we're going to do 45 times 5, and then 90 times 3. And we're going to get into the working weights today. Same scheme on the pulls. So we're going to be hitting 160, 3 sets of 2, and then 180, 3 sets of 1. All right. This is the last warm-up set. 90 for 3. And we'll go right into the working weights today, guys. All right, let's go. 160 pounds. Let's go. 3 sets, 2 reps. Let's go. Easy money. Come on. Come on. Set 2. Let's go. 160, 2 reps. Easy money. So I actually moved the camera angle so you guys could see the right elbow. I want to make sure myself that every rep I could lock out on the right elbow as much as possible. The left I have no problem locking out. That's full lockout on the right elbow just so I know exactly what it looks like. Let's go. Last set at 160, 2 reps. Easy money. Come on. Let's go. All right, guys. PR time. All right, it's the first time I've strapped up 180 pounds in years. 180, 3 sets of 1. Let's go. Let's go. Honestly, that was easier than it looked. Let's go. Come on. Easy money. Let's go. Let's go. Set 2. Let's go. With the extra fucking depth. Come on. Ah, come on. Last set, best set. Let's go. Come on. With the fucking pause, baby. Let's go.
Alright guys, and that's a wrap for day 1 of peak week. You guys saw, basically, I'm very happy with my performance today. I trained a couple hours ago. It's now later in the day. I'm back in the home gym just filming the outro to this video. So, I'm really impressed with the 100-pound pulls for 2, given that I'm at a higher body weight than I ever pulled that much load before. The 115-pound pulls, you know, I barely got chin over, but that was the first time I've touched that weight in a very long time. That was me acclimating my body to the load. So come competition day, in my head, I think if I attempt 115 pounds again, I 100% will close it out with a clean, strict chin over the bar repetition. And as far as the dip goes, guys, 180 pounds today was my PR, but that's not the max load I've ever pushed. I've been in weighted competitions before, years ago, where I've actually pushed over 200 pounds in dips. But that's on competition day. Remember, on competition day, the adrenaline's gonna be high, you're gonna be motivated by what other people around you are doing, so you're gonna be able to perform a little better. And like I said, this is peak week. I'm only doing 2 routines today. 2 routines this week. Today, which was Monday, I trained earlier in the day, it's later in the day now, and then on Wednesday. And Wednesday's workout is gonna be weighted again, but the intensity is gonna be much lower, probably around 80 to 85% of the loads that I hit today in my 1 rep maxes. That's just to keep the body acclimated to lifting heavy and not fatigue it too much. So Monday and Wednesday, the only training days this week, resting Thursday and Friday, being completely fresh and prepared for competition day come Saturday. And one other thing that I've been doing these last couple of weeks, as you guys know, a few weeks ago I hit a high weigh-in since being on this strength training journey. I hit 175 pounds. Granted, I was getting a little thick, adding a little more body fat, which I'm sure you guys can still see. Right now I'm about 172, 173 pounds, so I dropped 2 pounds over the last about 2-3 weeks. And that was solely by decreasing my calories. So the reason why I'm doing this is I don't want to go into the competition too heavy. These are all new PRs that I'm touching. And if I keep increasing my body weight, that overall load that I'm lifting is going to actually keep increasing. So I'm trying to stay around that 170, 171 pound weigh-in come Saturday, which is going to place me in the middleweight category. If I was over 175, I would have been in the light heavyweight category, which I thought would have been a good thing, but my body's really not used to being at that weight. And even when I, do my warm-ups and things, I do get a little more fatigue. So to keep the fatigue and the stamina on point, I want to stay under that 175 pound mark for the competition, weighing in at a middleweight. And that's pretty much it, guys. One more workout on Wednesday. And let me give you a little breakdown of how the actual competition is going to work, right? So initially, I thought it was going to be run like I've done my previous 1 rep max tournaments, which is knockout style. Everybody has to hit, let's just say 50 pounds to start. If you don't hit 50, you're out. Once everyone hits the 50 for 1, we would move up to 75 or 100. You hit the 100 for 1, then you move up to 125 or 150, however they would load it. And if you missed the weight, you were knocked out. But that's not how this tournament is going to be run. It's actually going to be run identical to powerlifting rules. So powerlifting rules, the squat, deadlift, and the bench press, you go and you choose the weight you want to lift. So you get 3 max attempts, which you have to strategically choose your lifts, because the lift you do first has to be the lowest weight that you lift, right? Because if you go high on the first attempt and you fail, you cannot lower your attempts for attempts 2 and attempt 3, right? So for instance, let's just say weighted pulls, right? In my head, let's just say I want to pull 90 on set 1, 110 on set 2, and then 120 on set 3. Or attempts 1, 2, and 3 for that matter. Remember, all I have to do is get chin over the bar 1 time for each attempt. But let's just say I decided to start at 110 pounds for my pulls, because I hit 100 for 2 today, barely getting 115 over. Let's just say I said, let's just go for 110 on my first shot. If I failed on the 110 pounds, I would have to go up on attempt 2 and attempt 3. I can't try 110 again. So you have to strategically place the weights according to what you think you can hit as your max weight. So today, 115 was a struggle. So let's just say it's competition day and I want to base it off 115. I would do 90 for one, probably 105 for one, and then maybe attempt my third attempt at 115. Granted that now my body knows what 115 feels like, and I should be able to get my chin over the bar. But to be honest, I want to beat 115 pounds, and I think I'm going to end up pushing for 120 in the pulls. Dips, today I PR'd at 180, which is the heaviest I've dipped in a very long time. At the last 1 rep max competition I did, I actually dipped over 200. But remember, when you're in competition, you're going to be motivated by the crowd. You're going to be motivated by your competitors. So you're going to want to push a little harder. Your adrenaline's going to be pumping, so you might get a little more output on competition day. So dips, I think I'm going to aim for my top third attempt, at least 200 pounds, and I'll build up to that slowly. So I hope you guys have enjoyed the series so far, watching me literally train for this competition coming up on Saturday. If you guys are looking to build strength in the pulls, dips, squats, overhead press, you could watch the series. It's a whole playlist dedicated on my channel. Weighted competition, calisthenic training, or something like that. It's titled something like that on my page. So I appreciate all the support throughout this series, guys, and overall since I've had the channel. I appreciate all the support for Scrappy. You guys know I hit you with that news recently too. It's unfortunate, but we're back, heads back on straight, back to trying to win this competition on Saturday for him. So like always, guys, like the video, it helps the algorithm out. Leave a comment, I always get back to you. Whether you have a question or comment, leave it in the comment section, I always hit you back up. Like the video, it helps the algorithm, and it helps YouTube share the video anymore. And like always, guys, peace out. BARNATURALS.
They all love to talk, you know they do that shit the most. Think you on my level, boy, but you ain't even close.